You are watching Create and Submit a Voucher. In this video, we assume that you are an office user needing to submit billing to the county and that all attendances have been signed by your service providers. At the end of the month, when you're ready to create a bill for attendance, you will go to the billing menu and click on Voucher Management. When you first go in, you will see under Pending Vouchers, there are currently no vouchers pending. In order to start the voucher process, you want to click on Create Voucher. Once you click Create Voucher, a screen will pop up. It will ask for you to select the county, the service type, school year session. You will then go to the info section and you'll see in the voucher number field the word auto. This means that the voucher number is system generated, so it is created for you. You would not need to enter any information in this field. You would then go to the billing date field. Once you click on billing date, you'll notice a calendar will pop up. You'll need to select the date that you plan to submit to the county. Next is the authorized claimant. This is the name of whoever is authorized by your agency to submit a bill to the county. For an independent provider, this would be the therapist. For an agency, it could be the owner, the president, the director, whoever will be submitting billing to the county. You will enter the claimant title in this field. And then the last field would be description. This is to help describe what will be on the voucher. So it could be the service date month and year, as well as the type of service. Once you've entered all information, you want to click Save. Once you've created the voucher, you'll see that there is a confirmation letting you know that it was created successfully. And you'll also notice now that the voucher is listed under Pending Vouchers. Only vouchers not yet submitted to the county will appear in this list. Once you start looking at the voucher, you'll notice there's an Info tab here. If you click on here, you'll see that you are able to edit the billing date, the authorized claimant, the description, and the claimant title. So if you should need to make any changes, you would do it here. What you'll want to do next is you'll want to add details to that voucher. In order to do this, you want to click on the Details button. The system will go out and calculate what attendances can be billed. It will look for any attendances that are associated with the county-created enrollment. So it would have to have an ESID number. It would have to be matched. It would have to be signed. It would have to be co-signed if the system has determined that the entry would require a signature. And lastly, it would not have not have already been placed on a voucher. The system will group those attendances by ESID number, as well as the service month. It calculates an amount for that month for the enrollment. The first thing you'll want to do is you're going to want to try to find the attendances that you want to put on this particular voucher. And you'll see that there will be a from and to month. So these are the service months that you want to include. If you should have different service months, you would benefit greatly by going to this section to enter in the service months that you're looking for. You can also filter according to program type. In this case, since we only have January of 2017, in order to assign these entries to the voucher, you would simply just check the boxes of the entries that you would like to include on the voucher. You can also check the very top box and it will select all. Once you check the boxes, you want to click on Assign. Once you've assigned, you'll notice they've moved from the unassigned column to the assigned column. Now you'll want to click Save. And there will be a confirmation on the top letting you know that the voucher was saved successfully. Anytime you want to take an item off the voucher, you would simply just select the box, click Unassign, and then Save. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Recalc button. You'll notice there is a Recalc bar here. For Recalc, if at any point attendance may have been added, any changes have been made to the entries, you want to make sure that the system recalculates this so that the correct information does appear on the voucher. So any items that have been changed since the initial creation of the voucher, it would mean maybe changes that might include signed, any that have been re-signed, any items that have been matched to the county enrollment, any attendances that may have been moved from one voucher to another. You'll want to click on the Recalc bar to make sure that this is updated before submitting. Once you have all of the items assigned to the voucher, you want to then move to Billing and go to Print Voucher Summary. You want to go to Voucher Summary, find the session that you just created, and you would use the filters at the top to search for that particular voucher. So go by school year session, enrollment type, the county, the billing month. You can do the service month. You can even search by voucher status. So in this case, the voucher has not yet been submitted. And then click Apply Filter. And the voucher that you just created will appear. You always want to proofread your voucher information before submitting to the county. So you'll want to click on Print. The report will appear in your browser as a PDF file. So the file can be viewed, saved as a PDF or printed. So here is what the claim voucher would look like. You would just review the information. In order to print, there is an icon in the top right-hand corner for you to print. And you would definitely want to print a copy of this voucher summary. You do want to sign the bottom of it next to authorized signature. Enter in your certification. And you would want to mail these to the county. For any center-based services or related services, you would not need to send the center-based related services to the county. Only center-based and related services. Once you've verified that the information is correct, you'll then want to go to Billing, click on Submit Voucher, and you'll see that the unbilled voucher is here. If you were to leave and come back, you can always sort according to county and service type if you should have more than one unbilled voucher in the list. Make sure that you have selected the voucher, and then once you click on Submit Voucher, the system will ask that you enter your name and title, and you want to verify using your billing provider PIN. So your PIN would go here. Once you have entered your PIN, you click I agree. And then you'll receive a confirmation letting you know that it was signed successfully and has been submitted successfully to the county. This concludes Create and Submit a Voucher.